So when it comes to getting yourself out of bad trips, it's super easy if you think about it correctly, right?
Yeah. As long as you realize that you're in a bad trip.
And that these feelings you're feeling are only temporary. They will go away. The only
I think
reason...
that's my favorite thing you've ever said to me. Because it's a very simple statement, but I've never heard it put that way.
Neither did I. I made it up myself, actually.
I really enjoyed that.
This is me. I'm still playing, guys. I just want to see this real quick. I haven't played this in a while, so it's like, hell yeah. So that's what you're supposed to do, right? So you jump. You click... no, wrong button. Hold on. You jump. You glide. You boost, you glide, and that's how you get places the fastest.
Fair enough.
And then you can hold A while you're gliding to get ready to jump again. So you learn it as you go. Hell yeah, here we go. Go stop the mission. There you go, Cody. MC Goon Dick actually on the controller.
MC Goon Dick in the house.
Whoop whoop.
Does the name Karen Parker
So like,
ring a bell?
if you understand that you're having a bad trip and you understand you're feeling wrong, something's not right. And this is what our unknown friend. Unknown name friend happened to him, right? I was just like, bro, you need to relax. It's okay. You're feeling, it's temporary. What you're feeling will pass. You gotta understand that it will pass. It will move on. You paid money to feel this way. Remember that. So instead of fighting it, just do your best to let it happen. Just let go. Let the river flow, man. You'll be okay. And he just refused to do any of that. He just was fighting me at everything I was saying. He was just like, man, I don't feel right. Like I got this weird knot in my chest. I'm like, yes, because you're probably feeling anxious or something, you know? Because once it starts creeping up on you, you're like, oh fuck, man, here it comes, you know? You feel it coming. So I just told him, man, you just gotta let go. You don't fight it, let it happen. And then he wouldn't shut up about like, is there any way to make this stop if I don't want to do this? I'm like, no, you're fucked, dude. This is it.
Yeah.
So just
once you ingest it, even with an edible, I've had some friends that ingest an edible and they're like, "Oh God, I'm already like really high," and I'm like, "Well, strap in because you haven't peaked yet."
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And I was just like, "Nah, dude, this is it." I mean, there is a pill out there apparently. So if you go to the hospital and you tell them like, "Oh, I just took blah 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 of LSD," they'll give you a pill or something, and it's called a benzo. And what it'll do is it'll kill the mindset of a trip, but it won't get rid of the visuals. So you could be tripping balls while you're completely sober-minded, which would be interesting.
Yeah, I think that would be even more interesting. I think I'd want that. So I think I'd want to be sober as fuck, but still have all the visuals.
Right?
And not all really the time. I enjoy the body high that comes along with it, but I don't necessarily, want that all the time. I would love to just be able to. Well, apparently that's why it's good to if you have. Obviously, you always have to make sure that it's not a research chemical. It has to actually be LSD.
Yeah.
But if you take a drop straight to the eye, apparently that's like what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to help give you more visuals without. Now, obviously, I haven't done this, nor have I known anyone that did this, but.
Yeah, this is news to me. I've never heard of this.
Yeah, but apparently if you put a drop in each eye,
okay,
that helps. It basically starts immediately.
Oh.
And,
I mean, it kind of makes sense, because it's like your eye's soaking up in the membrane, and it just goes right to your head. Your brain's right there, so just right into it.
Yeah.
Huh. Do we do this?
I thought you were dead.
No, we were going to do this. We got to.
Yeah,
this is our wife.
Yeah.
We got to get her in the tank. And you're supposed to go learn how to do the things with the tank and stuff. We're going to pause until we get to that part. We'll see you guys there. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are. We snuck into the base, and now we're going to sneak and eat this guy.
They're not running at me. They're just like, hey, there's a guy here. Oh, whoops. My bad.
Look, they respect you and stuff because you're in the middle. There you go. So now you have the ability to drive tanks. You're going to drive the tank, get your wife, and take her somewhere, I believe. I think that's the whole point of this mission.
All right, cool beans, man.
Yeah, so now you can hijack him. He's like, I'm going to take a shit on your tank.
Yeah, he's like, we here at Cybertrucks are incredibly mature.
100%. So now you could just leave and then go to the tanks. We should be right outside. As soon as you get outside, they're going to be like, hey, look, tanks. Oh, man. So, like I was saying. So my unnamed friend was having a horrible time. This is also me warning him a bazillion times too. Bad trips can happen. You know, it's not all hunky-dory all the time. Sometimes Lucy and Mario are like, hey, we got an issue we got to fix right now. So I'm going to show you your problems right in front of your face for you to deal with, and we're going to fix it together.
That's like I've never been afraid of a bad trip because, like, I don't know, like, I'm not afraid of any of my demons, I guess you could say.
Yeah. If you run over too many of them, they'll know you're a bad guy.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to drive.
So just gently scoot them. Yeah, there you go. Scoot, 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 scoot. Good job. I don't think civilians matter. Just as long as
fuck them.
As long as they're not army people. There you go. Yeah, you're doing all right. But that's what I'm saying too. Fucking.
So like, I'm not afraid of any of my demons. I like dealing with them. Like, I've always heard that like sativa is a good thing to take if you want to like experience stuff like that. But I've also seen people do, not personally, but like on YouTube and stuff. I've seen people, like, I've seen a lot of videos where people smoke sativa and then like they laugh for a minute and then they like start freaking out because they see like crazy shit.
Yeah.
But like, how do you lose the mindset that fast? Like, if you see a flying demon, you have to know that you're tripping. I don't know. I guess that's just because I really enjoy psychedelics.
Maybe. I don't know. That's
but
something
that doesn't
to think
terrify
about.
me. That's something that I want to see.
That's what I'm saying. I've had had times when I was tripping and I would look at my arm and I could see like bugs crawling underneath my skin.
Yeah, and people like lose their
people
mind.
freak the fuck out, and I'm just like, yo, look at this shit, dude.
Yeah, I would just want to see if I could feel it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, dude, look at this shit. I got fucking bugs under my skin. That's cool as hell. You know, I think it's the coolest fucking thing ever. I enjoy it. Maybe it's because I understand, like, I'm under the influence of a drug. So I'm going to see crazy shit like that. Because that's not going to happen in real life, man. Not like the way you see it, at least.
Yeah.
I mean, there are some horror stories of, like, you know, spiders crawling in people's ears and shit. But that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about literally seeing, like, little bumps in your arm. And, like, they're moving around and stuff. I've also watched my hand zombify. I would look at my hand, and then when I held my hand,
I've never had any of that.
When I held my hand still, it would just like turn to a zombie hand, and then I would close my hand and open it again, and I'd go back to human, and then when I hold it still again, I'd go back to a zombie. It was really cool. You know, weird shit like that, and I love it. Absolutely love it, because I'm just like, dude, this is fucking awesome. You gotta fire secondary, right bumper, just shoot it anywhere. Fuck civilians. There you go. So now you know how to shoot your strong weapons, and you shoot your other weapon, your two weapons, the right trigger and the right trigger or right bumper, I believe.
Yep.
Cool.
Right.
Now you gotta go get your girl.
What are these white dots?
Where? Oh, I have no idea what those are.
Oh, okay.
Maybe they're military personnel.
Oh, maybe.
Then they can see you, something like that. Because some of them are turned yellow, and yellow normally means like something can see you.
I was looking at my map and I just ran into this fucking building.
Beautifully done.
But yeah, I like, I don't know. I'm so intrigued by it that I don't think that I'm afraid, just because I'm genuinely. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Just because I'm genuinely intrigued by the subject, I don't think that. Obviously, once you do it or once you see it, you can't take it back, and that's always the fear I have, is that, you know, if it's scary, it's gonna be scary. But that doesn't mean that I can't remind myself that, just like you said, negative feelings end.
Mm-hmm. Especially when it comes to being under the influence. Being under the influence, like, it echoes your feelings. Whatever you're feeling at that moment, it's going to echo those feelings. And it's just going to keep getting more powerful and more powerful. And apparently our unnamed friend wasn't feeling at his highest moment when he took it. So it just took that bad feeling he had and just made it a million times worse.
I've always been told you have to be in the right mindset to trip.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's not going to be a good trip. Can I do that?
Nice.
I can.
See, for me, I'm just like, if I'm in the wrong mindset, like if I don't feel correct, then I'm like, I should trip, because I'm probably gonna know or think about something. You gotta destroy this building that I wouldn't be able to think of sober. So I'm like, I need to attack whatever my problem is from a different point of view, from a different angle, and figure it out that way. And that's how I normally solve all my deep dark issues. You know, any kind of deep dark issues that I ever have.
Yeah.
That's typically what I do. All right, to pick up your girlfriend.
Girlfriend.
or a wife or something. I don't even know.
Beep beep, motherfucker.
All right, now you got to be now carefully get the fuck out of there and take her to the safe house. You can bust those with the gun. Bust those gates down. Boom. Nice.
Beautiful.
So, oh, watch it. You're okay. You're okay. So I tell people that too. I tell people like, if you're in a bad mindset, it might not be a bad thing, man. You know, put yourself in a new perspective. You're gonna see issues in a whole new light that you'll never thought you never could think of sober. So
you also see things differently once you become sober again. Like I've never looked at a mirror the same way ever again.
Bro,
since I went on an acid trip and I got caught in a mirror.
That's fucking awesome. I've never got caught in a mirror. That's awesome.
Why that's like one of the main reasons I want this big new job, because I make a shit ton of money, and once I pass my initial drug test, they don't drug test me like ever again.
Hell yeah.
And like I have a few friends that work there, and they were like, and my one friend's like a huge pothead, and like he's like, yeah dude, once I pass the test, I literally smoke however much, I do whatever the fuck I want, and as long as I show up to work and I do my job to the best of my ability, they don't give two fucks.
Sounds about right. You know, next time I Sour Jacks, we're gonna continue talking about this.
Continue talking about tripping.